it's time for guided reading. As you know, you guys have 3 groups. We've got the red group, yellow group, and green group. Red group, you guys are going to first come and join me at the table, and we're going to, read a story. Yellow and green group, I'm going to have you guys just stay at your seats and work on 2 centers. Those 2 centers that we've been working on all year. The one center is going on the computer and doing the Starfall game that works on your sight words. And then the other group, if you guys want to just go, so yellow group, if you guys want to go to the Whisper station and use the Whisper phones and just go over some of the vocabulary that's in the word folder. Now red group, if you guys want to just go ahead and join me at the table and bring anything you need for guided reading. All right. Okay, hey guys. All right, now today, the story we're going to do, and start this new story, we're going to do Biscuit Visits the Big City, okay? Now looking at this, what do you think maybe this is going to be about? Is it maybe going to be about a city? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe about a big city. What else maybe? So the setting would be the city, right? Okay. Well, what we're going to do, we'll come back to kind of doing some predictions in a minute. Let's go over a few vocabulary words that we may see while we read the book. Alrighty, so the first word that I picked out for you guys, just in, it might be a word that we haven't seen a whole lot, is buildings. Okay, this says buildings. Another word is fountain. Do you guys know what a fountain is? Like a water fountain in the hallway? Yeah, that's right. There's other fountains too that sometimes you see in big cities that are just kind of out in the middle, and they have water so birds and things can drink out of them, just like we drink out of the ones here in the hallway, right? All right, another word I picked out is people. People, we're people, right? Yeah, okay. Another one, this says listen. What does it mean to listen? Yeah, it's what we hear with our ears. Yeah, listen. I ask you guys to listen every day, right? Okay. This word says friend. Who can tell me what a friend is? Yeah, someone that you maybe sit with at lunch or, yeah, exactly. Okay. This one says busy. What does it mean to be busy, or what does the word busy mean? Yeah, we're very busy every day here in the classroom, aren't we? Yeah, okay. The next one is city. I've already kind of told you guys that that's in the title, and that this book is going to be about a city. A city, I guess the closest reference we have would be like Roanoke. That's a city. What are some things that are in cities? Big buildings, yeah. A fountain, yeah. That's another one of our words, yes. In cities there are fountains. What's another thing that might be in a city? Lots of cars. Yeah, or traffic maybe. Yeah. Okay. And this is noise. This word says noises. So in the city we might hear some different noises than we hear on a day-to-day basis, right? There might be if there's lots of cars, we might hear what? Horns, yeah, honking, yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna, come back to these words. We're gonna use these a lot this week, even for spelling words, things like that. But we will go back to those words. Now, let's look at the book a little bit more. Like I said, this title is Biscuit Visits the Big City. We've already kind of gone over what a city is and what some things we might hear. So the setting of the story is in a city, okay? Other thing to remember about this story is the genre, which we've talked about genres this year. It's the type of story it is. And the genre of this one is realistic fiction. Does anybody remember or know what realistic fiction is? Okay, well, I'll tell you. So realistic fiction is a story that could have happened in real life or can happen, but it doesn't mean that the story we're reading necessarily did happen. So it's something that's normal and real, realistic, real. So it really could happen. Okay, so now let's just kind of flip through the book a little bit and make some predictions about, what might happen in this story. We already know they're going to be in a city, but, there might be some other things we can notice. So right here on the first page, we can notice that, what are these? Are the, buildings, yes, buildings. So another page, let's see. Oh, look, it looks like they're seeing some other dogs maybe in the city. Yeah, some other people with their animals are out as well. Okay. Oh, what is that? What is that? A fountain. Yeah, that's one of our words too, wasn't it? Yeah, it sure was. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to read the first page and give you guys all a book. And we're going to read the first page together. And then I'm going to have you, John, just go ahead and start reading after me. And as we're reading today, I want you to really pay close attention to each word as you hear it. I want you to run your finger under the word. So I'll show you on the first page what I mean, okay? So here's the first page. Here we are, Biscuit. Woof, woof. We're in the big city, okay? Now I'm going to read it again and kind of have a better flow. Here we are, Biscuit. Woof, woof. We're in the big city. So that's kind of how I want you guys to try and read it. And run your finger under each word so it kind of gets us familiar with when we hear the word, we can also see it and know what it says. Okay? All right, if you want to start reading the next page. Now, if any of you have a problem with a word, just pause and we'll see if someone can give you a helping hand. And if not, then I'll step in and we'll figure out what it is, okay? All righty. Go ahead and read. Okay. Stuck on the word, this word here. Can everybody put their finger under this word? Does anybody know what that says? All right, so this says friend. Let's all put our finger on that. Friend. Yeah. All righty. Okay. Just keep reading. Next person. Okay. Oh. Does anybody know what that says? Fountain, right, yes. Yes, and that was one of our words, wasn't it? Yeah, and here is a fountain. Yeah. So what have we learned so far about the story? What are they doing? What is Biscuit doing? Yeah, he's in the big city. Do they have a goal at the end that they're trying to work towards? What are they trying to do? What are they trying to accomplish? Right, they're trying to find their friend Jack. Let's keep reading and see if they see him and meet up with him. Alrighty, next person, go ahead and start reading on the next page. Okay, perfect. Good job, great job. It's perfect. Okay. Oh, all right. Alrighty, great job, guys. Now, what happened in this story? What was the main thing that happened? Right, yeah, they're in a big city and they're going to find their friend Jack. And then there's some other words in there that were really interesting, like these sound words. Woof, woof, those are sound words. And that's Biscuit obviously barking, right? What was another sound word that you guys noticed while we were reading? I think there was a couple other ones in here. Let's see. Oh, here it was. On page 9, if you want to flip back to that page, it says coo, coo, right? And that's the noise that this pigeon is making. So we've got woof, woof, which is a sound word. Biscuit's making that. And we've got coo, coo, which is another sound word that the pigeon's making, right? Very interesting. Okay, well, remember this book was realistic fiction. And what was realistic fiction? Yeah, a story that could happen, but not necessarily did happen in real life, but it definitely could. Because we could all, go visit a city, couldn't we? We could go down to downtown Roanoke and go find our friends, and we could take our dogs. Is there any other cities that you guys have ever traveled to? Oh, okay. That's cool. So you went on vacation To a city. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Did you notice any of the same things that we noticed in the book? Some of the buildings? Yeah. So the city in the book had big buildings, and where you went on your vacation had big buildings too. All right. Well, that's very interesting. Now, we're going to, so we talked about the setting, and the setting of this story was in a city. What's another thing? So when we're talking about or thinking about when, what time of day do you think this is happening? Is it happening during the day maybe? During lunchtime? Yeah, it did look like they were maybe going to get lunch from their friend Jack, right? Because he worked, it looks like in the picture, he worked at, where did he work at? John, do you remember? Oh, yeah, maybe a hot dog stand. Yeah, on page 26, it shows him, Jack's stand, because it says Jack's right here, is a hot dog stand. So maybe the whole time that's where they were going. Maybe for lunch or a snack, right? Okay, now do you think this story happened, takes place in today's time frame, or do you think it was a long time ago, back when, we had like Jamestown, that area, or do you think this is more something that happened, could happen right now? Right now. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it's something that would happen, in today's time. It's not from a long, long time ago or something like that. Yes. Okay, well, we've read the book and we've covered setting and we've covered what realistic fiction is. What I want you to do now is I want you guys to go back to your desk and write a couple sentences about what you think Biscuit might be doing next. Now that they've met up with their friend Jack and had some lunch, do you think, what do you think they're going to do next? Are they going to, go explore the city more? Do you think they're going to go home to take a nap? Do you think, what do you think might happen next? If you guys want to write just a couple sentences, then after you write those couple sentences, if you have time and you want to draw a picture that goes along with your sentences, you could do that. I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes to do this, and we're going to come back together. It's going to be time to go on to lunch, okay? So if you guys want to go ahead and go back to your seats. Okay, hand your books in to me. Make sure that you put these sentences and the picture in your guided reading notebooks. Okay, all right. Now that you guys have written your sentences and drawn your pictures, is there anybody that would like to share before we go off to lunch? Oh, okay, Susan, go ahead. Tell us what you wrote. What did you think was going to happen next in this story? Oh, okay, so they were going to go explore the city some more, and Jack was going to come along. Oh, let me see what you drew. Can you show everyone what you drew? Oh, that is a lovely picture. That is great. That is a great prediction of what might happen next. Alrighty, well everyone, great job today with our guided reading groups. If everyone just wants to get ready for lunch, and we will go on to lunch now.